So I'm gonna need to like really fix my face for future podcasts. I just keep looking at them. I'm like,
No, I just got lucky.
the glow up is gonna be so real.
Hey, hey, Mike.
Spin that shit.
Not So Washed Up in a Nutshell is really about the different stories of retired athletes in different backgrounds and cultures and how they've gone through such a big period of their life playing sports and having this athlete mindset to how are they approaching life post sport. So the plot is highlighting the mindset, the careers, the lifestyle of how athletes have translated their mindset that they have identified with for years into this new chapter of life. And so each story could be very different and manifest in very different ways. It could be in their professional life that they're channeling the athlete mindset, or parenting, or creative life. So it really is about the core values of the athletic mindset and how retired athletes are really just like channeling that in today.
And I think at the end of the day, you are a young professional. We're at different stages of life. You're relatively fresh out of college. You're navigating the real world. I am a mom of 3 kids, a little bit further out from my athlete peak. And we've come together because we have this athletic background. We have these shared values from our athlete culture that has like built this friendship. And so like we just want to extend that community through this podcast.
Totally. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, I don't really think there's more to add.
We have plans. We want to build community. We're open to NARPs as well. Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
want
It's really a community of like minded individuals that encompass this athletic mindset. I think about the athlete mindset in like 3 pillars. It's like you're willing to, one, sacrifice your time, your social for some grand vision that you might never, like in your head at the time, people might think you'll never achieve, which is kind of like the second pillar of resilience. I mean, you've heard Brunson talk about it. He's like, there were so many people telling me that I was too small, not strong enough, and he proved them all wrong. So you're kind of like in the business of proving people wrong, but also proving to yourself that you're capable of sticking to the vision. And then the last one I feel like is just like consistency. So all of those I feel like encapsulate Not So Washed Up, because like that's kind of the mindset that we've all had our entire life.
yeah.
And so it's translating into different ways in our professional career, creative career, whatever it is.
It's the retired athlete pod
Yeah.
because retirement comes for us all.
I
No matter how
know.
good you get, you can be a professional, you can have played a sport through high school. You will hit that point of retirement where you have to then decide, what am I going to do with all of the skills that I have been working on for some of us our whole lives, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, so then how do we apply that to the real life? That happens with the best of the best athletes. And like that's kind of
totally.
like what we're trying to do. Like, what are we going to do
Mhm.
with this like build up of skills?
It's so funny because I feel like all of us that have this mindset are always like, it's not enough. It's not enough. More, more, more. So I went on a run today and I had to poop so bad the whole time.
No, I was laughing. I was like, no shit, you have to take a shit every morning because you chug your fucking coffee. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't make it.
No, it was a mistake. I chugged it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Chug it, walk out. I'm like, oh my God, I had to poop so bad.
No,
So my
yours had
stomach has been screwed up all day.
have you ever have you ever tried to like play your sport with a looming shit?
Yes. And let me tell you, oh my God. So there was one time, I forget, I think it was high school soccer. And we had to like run sprints. And our coach was so scary. And like he's very disciplined. And like you were almost like scared to go to the bathroom. Because like
Yeah, no,
you
I
didn't want
feel
to miss practice. You didn't want to miss your chance. So we get on the line and I'm like, oh my God, I have to shit. And we
that.
are running. Yeah, I literally pooped my pants. Literally pooped my pants. I'm like, well. I'm either gonna go to the bathroom and be a little bitch,
Okay,
or
that's like commitment though. I'm actually impressed.
no, our coach was so scary. I mean, I think he did like build discipline in all of us in a way. But like, yeah,
No,
I
that's insane.
fully pooped my pants and went home.
I've never once done that. It's like actually not possible, I don't think, as a no, it's definitely possible to shoot yourself as a gymnast. But like I just keep thinking about on bars, like you have to like hold yourself up like right on your like bikini line, like right under
Yeah.
your belly button. And like if I try to do anything on the bar while holding a shit, it would be really bad. But no, I
You've had to pee your pants though.
no,
Like,
this is why my pelvic floor is shit now because I have the strongest pelvic floor ever. I never once peed. And I used to talk to my teammates all the time where they'd be like, you don't pee every time you bounce on the ground. I'm like, I've literally never once peed. And then since having kids, I realized that I was holding it tightly for so long that it's now like it's obliterated.
wait, so why is having a tight pelvis bad?
So this is one thing that we don't talk about because I thought I had a UTI for months because I had no idea that it was my tight pelvic floor. And most athletes, female athletes or dancers, because we're so used to like tightening our core, hold our pelvic floor tightly. And then we're taught, what's trending is you like do your Kegels before you have kids or like do
Yeah.
Kegels and like, keep everything down there tight. So I was doing that too, thinking like I don't want to like loosen my pelvic floor after my kids. So I was going even harder on like training my pelvic floor, but really it was like already too tight and then it was exhausted. It's a hyper something. I don't quote me, but most athletes have the problem that we have, which is it's too tight and we have to learn to literally
Oh
relax.
my God, that's so interesting.
Because think about it, like you probably are naturally always tightening, like good posture, like tight core.
How do you know if you have that problem?
You can do a whole test, but like you'll know soon after you have a kid.
Huh, well, give
Because
me 10 years.
I remember thinking with my second, because I also have been a camel my whole life, which should have been my first sign. Like I've been really good at holding my pee in.
Mm,
It can manifest in many different ways, but typically you either always have to pee because it's so tight it doesn't know how to hold anything, or you never have to pee because you're so good at holding it tightly. And
yeah.
so I remember thinking when I was pregnant, I was like, oh my God, it's like I just feel so much pressure. Like it's so much
Yeah.
pressure there. And then I found out later it was that my pelvic floor was like holding everything so tightly that it was like trying to keep everything up when like it should have just relaxed.
Oh my God. That's like so crazy because I've never heard that.
I,
But it's
I
probably
know. I
something
had
so
also
many
never,
people have, you know,
but it's like kind of
or like
exclusive to
athletes.
athletes. Yes. Athletes
Mm,
and like dancers, anyone who like has had to engage their core for 90% of their lives.
Jesus.
So this is like that was the one thing that I was like, yeah, I'm going to tell every person who is pregnant and is working out with me, I'm going to tell them.
Well, when I'm pregnant, let me know.
I got you.
Whenever that is. Wait, did you ever lose your period?
Yeah, I mean,
Because,
never really had one. I started when I was
yeah.
14 and then it was like
Uh-huh.
sporadic.
I know. Because, like, it's so interesting because when you think of gymnasts, it's such low body fat. Like, you're literally so harsh on your body. Whereas, like, soccer, there were some girls that were very consistent and their hormones were good. But, like, for me, for example, like, I never got mine. So it's like, how much of that is genetics? How much of that is like,
Probably
de-
sport.
yeah, I know. I'm like, now that I think about
Ask
it,
your mom.
I
You could ask your
ran
mom
like a
and see.
crazy. No,
It's
my mom, she's like, oh, I get mine every month. Eh. Like,
my mom too. She got hers consistently, and my sisters and I never once had it. We were all gymnast. It was our sport.
yeah, I remember because like I didn't know that I had PCOS until 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Whatever it was, but I remember getting into it with my mom because she's like, "It's because you trained so hard." Da, da, da. I'm like, "What do you want
Absolutely. It's not my
me to
fault.
do?"
Like
Yeah,
it's funny because like my parents they do the same thing now where they pushed me so hard when I was a gymnast and they were just like, you can't ever quit. You can't and which is like why I am the way I am. I'm like so appreciative of that. But now when I like am that way with my kids or like how I live my life, where I'm just like nonstop. They're like, why are you like this? And I'm like, you literally trained me to be like this. Like, I don't know what you're expecting because this is like how you raised me. Like, we're trying to
Yeah.
figure out like what we can exploit from our years of abuse.
But
Years
actually,
of suffering.
trauma, our
Luckily,
trauma.
yes, the trauma, the like the hours of not hanging out with our friends and
Yeah.
like missing sleepovers, missing holidays and vacations. Like what have we gained from all of that? Like what are we
Yeah.
doing with our life that has made all of that worth it? Like is all of that worth it? I know you and I both think it is, but
Yeah.
like someone else may not. And like I'm down to have that debate with you. Like
No, but okay, yeah, no, I love this. And I think it's also like the relatability of like the waking up early and being late and always like kind of like those things that people can relate to.
when I was young with my roommates,
Bitch, you're not that much older than me.
but when I remember that thinking I was crazy getting up at 5 a.m. and being like, who does this? And I'm just like, I know a lot of fucking people who do this. Like, I'm going to join them right now.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
almost only a former athlete really gets it because we've been doing it since we were little. And also, like, we had to do it in college, but we were also like drinking.
I know. Oh my God. There was a time when I was going to army and I slept through my alarm and I fully had like a panic attack. And I'm oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, why am I so sorry? Why do I feel so bad? I'm
You
like,
missed
I'm
it's like when you
scarred.
missed the weight room or something.
Oh
I'll
my
never
God.
forget the first time I hooked up with Ed. We're married. I slept over at his place, but the convenient thing is he was way closer to the gym at Yale. There's like Wednesday nights, like a randomly really big night out. So I had 7 a.m. lifts on Thursday, which
Yeah.
like in college feels like the fucking like crack of dawn. So like after being out till 3 a.m., I woke up and I didn't know where I was.
You're like, what time is it?
I
Is it
remember,
light out?
yeah, I literally put on his shorts and just like ran outside to lift with my team. And I was captain, so like I really couldn't miss it.
But you did it.
I know, but we never miss a
Yeah.
lift. And this is the thing is that like that will never leave me. People are like, "Oh, like but I have kids, I have X, Y, and Z." Like there's no fucking excuse.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
stop.
It
It doesn't
doesn't.